Say that one more time.
Kyrie eleison.
A little bit more artistic.
Oh yeah, I don't think I put that on my list yet. I'll have to use hard copy. All right, here we go. All right, good. Let's just do that much again. Two, three, go. And key. Looking at measure 32, sopranos, make sure you land on T, that key C sharp. And all these C sharps really have to be tuned quite high because they're just in that range in sopranos where it can be just under the equator. Whenever you have a note that's tied, two quarter notes tied, that's an automatic crescendo. Whether it's across the bar line or whether it's in the middle of the measure, just because of the way it's configured. When you have moving eighth notes, bring those out a little bit. Rising line is as a natural crescendo, even if not marked, because it wasn't marked when it was written. But we just know those things because of the style. Let's try it again. Don't worry about the words this time. Would you sing do, do, do? Just do, do, do. All right? Long notes beg to blossom. 1, 2, and. So when we get to that cadence, you can feel the tension that happens just before the cadence. Da, ya, ta. So even the crescendo is not marked. That's what happens, and that's why in the alto part, those two eighth notes, it's imperative that you crescendo because you create the tension in the dynamics there by crescendoing on the tied note. Everybody again, just that much now. 2, 3, and. Keep counting. Out, sopranos, keep counting. 1, 2, again, and. Watch your interval sopranos going from the second to third measure. Measure 23, beat 2, altos, you begin this section. Don't let any two adjacent repeated notes be the same dynamically. They have to be going somewhere or that way. 3, 4, 1. Twenty-three beat 2, altos, ends. And 1. And as at the end, whenever in your part you have this pitch that goes to that pitch, then goes back to that pitch, when you return to that pitch, it has to be higher than it was before. It's just kind of the way it works psychologically. Let's do it from 32 to the end. This is another alto entrance on beat 2. And 1. So every time sopranos, I hear a little scooping. Yeah, right on it. Think it, then go there. And 1. So don't forget that when your line is climbing, it's a natural crescendo. When it's descending, it's a natural decrescendo. So continue to kind of keep those principles of this kind of music, of Renaissance music in mind. We keep working to shape it so it sounds like it ought to sound. In the 2 days of sitting through all the high school choirs at NISD, I'm so proud of the choir directors that are coming to UTSA, of course. But and you can hear it, and I sat through 2 days of judging ISD choirs. Choir that comes up and sings like this is just a beautiful experience to, feel that sense of line. And then you'll have some choirs that come in, they're just chunking syllables out there, just, syllable chunking. And we don't want to hear that, especially in this style of music. Let's do it again. Let's add the words this time. Can you do that? Adding the words. 2, 3. Good. So don't forget to breathe. Also, don't forget to inhale on the rest. You're singing, rest comes up, change the direction of your air to release. So don't forget to release when there's a rest. And then sometimes sopranos, you have to create that release at the comma and the phrase we just finished. All right? Sounding better every time. 2 and sopranos is a section. Every voice in the soprano section has to tune that C sharp higher. Otherwise, one voice being off in itself, that whole section is tragically flat. Let's go to the last measure, first page. So the breath has to continue to flow. You can't hold your breath like you're coughing. And I know that because I've done a lot of that in the last week. Sopranos, you're in at the last measure, first page. right? 2, and go. Let's go. Make sure that we're all together. This is the last measure plus a note on page 4. Sopranos start, Kri, then basses, tenor start, then alto. So Kri step. 1, 2, and. Alto. Sopranos, the last note did not work. We have to have you, all of you, exactly on that. Here's the last chord, everybody. And we have to have you coming up to that when you go. And that song is higher than the 2 notes before that. So measure 32, doing the ending again. 32, second beat altos, you're in. And 1. I think I can sell tickets to that. I haven't gotten this on my pad yet, and so every time I turn a page, I'm going. I'm not working with hard copy. What? No, that's right. Later. Let's do that later. Thank you, dear. You're so sweet. I'll make sure that we get to the pieces. We have soloists. We have soloists here today. So could we do processional hallelujah? How you doing?
Doing good.
Other than the
You want me to round it more?
I want you to sing the best sounds you have, which I know is fantastic.
I was teaching a lot of musical theater this week.
Oh, I see what you mean. This is in Cameroon style. Look at this neat little percussion section.
It looks like one of those trays.
Very
that,
cool.
Like, things to sell cigarettes in.
Yes, it does.
Would you like to demonstrate?
Oh, sure. So you can get several different sounds. You can get just a regular and a djembe without rings on. And then if you close the sound hole, then you can get a flatter sound. You can have the snare drum going. Oh, yeah. No,
Amazon comes almost every day, and
sometimes it's for you.
one in 23. But that's why I never push back, because it's always something very special like that. I wouldn't push back anyway. That's, it's just what you do.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. And somehow through a pitch pipe or some other means, we'll get you a pitch. Okay, let's give her a B. No, I don't think so. What does your pitch sound like, me? What is
Thanks.
Yeah.
We start with Khadijah.
Huh?
Khadijah's.
We have two low drum measures.
Oh, well, I do, don't I? Boom, 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 that's right. I'll get it together. Yeah, boom.
So when we started getting kind of low in our budget during the week, we just take Bethany down to Travis Park.
Little tip jar out
I jump in, do a little soft shoe. Called the supplemental income. Sometimes what seems like the easiest thing in music is the hardest thing, and like a piece like this is just kind of like a hymn. But if you have different ways of establishing your own pulse, like patting your foot or just what you think it ought to be at that moment, it probably won't work. So I have to ask you to, and watching me is not enough. I've learned that over the years. I have to ask you to watch it and then respond. I've also learned that if I say follow me, that means that you're behind my beat. So don't follow me, meet me at the beat. Mm-hmm. Write that down. Measure 12. You write that down too. Okay. Write that down, Maggie. Measure 12 now, just the chorus. 1, 2. Also, in every piece we sing, it's the cadence where we want to do this, where we kind of want to let down, because we start pulling the air back. You know, it's like stopping your bow, you know, and slowing it down. You got to keep that bow moving. Your bow is your breath. So until you get to a rest or a breath mark, the breath is going this way, and don't just stop singing, just change the direction of your breath so that you don't do that, because we just kind of went like, yeah. But that was much better being together that time. Good, back at measure 12. Let's try that again. That was really good response. 1, 2, and. Yes, yes, yes. All right, it's going very well. Let's go back to measure 21, where Khadijah starts singing there. So it's not going to make these corrections. I'm much more diplomatic than I used to be when I taught at Montana State. Just hell on wheels.
Very.
Here's 21 now, measure 21. 1, 2, and up. So I think that in this key, you don't feel like you have to get too chesty down
I feel like
the
I
EF, the EF sharp G. And the same thing for altos and sopranos. Don't get too chest voicey down E around E. It's a dangerous crossover, for your registers there. And if you do, pitch will want to go down a little bit. That's really sounding exciting, and it will be a very popular piece. Has been a very popular piece in our set list before. Excellent. Let's go to Little Lamb, Little Innocent Lamb.
I had this song stuck in my headphones.
Is that a good thing?
I think so. I'm going with
It's about transitions here too. We can sing through, sing, having a good time, have a transition, and just go off the rails. But we won't. Look at that. If we stay in the same key, we could transition and without an interruption go right into this if we wanted to.
Little lamb, innocent lamb, I'm gonna serve God till I die.
So this is the hot skillet thing. I'm gonna serve God till I. Say that with me. And
I'm gonna serve God till I die.
we can bring the dynamic considerably down so that we have nice contrast here. All right, here we go again. 1, 2, and.
Little lamb, innocent lamb, I'm gonna serve God till I die. 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 Little lamb, innocent lamb. I'm gonna serve God till I die. I'm gonna serve God till I die.
So I'm going to help you here, sopranos, altos, to know exactly where to put keys. It's right on B2. You see a lot of syncopation in that measure, but that's not syncopation. That's double key, double key. It's right on B2. All right, here we go. 2, 3, go. That was fantastic. So I just thought I'd stop to commend you on that. Yeah. 1, 2, and.
I'm gonna serve God till I die.
And we get a little, in all those little interbeats, so mine has to be a little longer or you'll rush into the next eighth. No, don't do that. Sopranos, altos together. Now, if you don't mind, he's gone. Say it with me. Now, if you don't mind, he's gone. All right, 1, 2, 3. Now, what?
keys, or do you want keys?
It shows he.
He. I want exactly what's on there. Yeah. He gonna. Hi, Merle. Thank you for the comment about my beard. Yeah. She said in the stream wasn't working. Then she said it's working fine now, and my beard looked really good. We're gonna say little, so we're not gonna go D. Little. Little lamb. In the performances that I've listened to, and I think the way that this is out there in the piece itself, the T works better than little. That also gums up the sound. Yeah. It is always at a pretty brisk tempo, about what we're taking it now. All right, let's go to, I'm so excited to sing this for people in Europe, aren't you? Here we go, verse 2 now. 1, 2, and go. Just make sure that we are all up there. Pick a pitch you like. 1, 2, pick a pitch that I like. 2, 3, and. That is so precise. I'm so impressed with the precision. I wasn't impressed with the dynamic level because you got so I'm right, so I can sing loud, right? Make something of it. Let's do it again. 1, 2, and.
I'm not gonna serve God till I die, 'cause there ain't no God over there. In the heavenly land, in the heavenly land, in the heavenly land, 'cause there ain't no God over there. In the heavenly land, there'll be joy,
When you sing the G sharp, you must sing just. As in justice. There'll be joy, joy, joy. And sing it just like that. When you have a place that interrupts the flow of everything, we're all singing homophonically. And then one part, and we have several for the tenors, go ahead and sing that like a solo, like in the top measure 8. In the heavenly, like if you came from a home where there were several siblings and you're at the dinner table and somebody keeps interrupting the conversation, I want you to interrupt the conversation here when you have a part like that. Shall we go back now to alto entrance, page 7, Coster 8, no. Another thing I was impressed with going to the UIL is remembering how effective overdone enunciation can be. Overdone enunciation. Coster 8, no. Go ahead and do
I
that.
have a question. On verse 3, there at top of 10, J-E-S, is that short for Jesus, or is that just? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just take
I didn't find that, but that's the answer.
Jesus, take one.
Well, Jesus, take a brick for the ball. Okay.
Be fast about
You're gonna get me laughing and coughing again. Hold it down. Top of 7 now. Top of 7. Let's measure altos. Custer 8. 1, 2, and Custer. Good, very good. So be very ready for that. It's on a page turn, and we just want to make sure that we release on the rest and therefore come in strong. There'll be joy, joy, joy. Bottom of 9, everybody. And 1, 2, 10. Come back here. I'm gonna serve God. Every time we have the P, it's in that refrain. Just take one brick from Satan's wall. Verse 3. That was so good. The tuning at the end of the phrase, the entrance was fantastic. Just 1, 2, and jump.
Just take one brick from Satan's wall. I'm gonna serve God till I die. Satan's wall, gonna tumble and fall.
Don't try to put an is in there. Satan walk on. Satan walk on. Say with me. Satan's walk on. Here we go. Good. Sopranos, altos. 1, 2, and up.
Satan's wall, gonna tumble and fall.
Make sure you stay on the same note, Sopranos. Satan's walk. 1, 2, and up.
Satan's wall, gonna tumble and fall. I'm gonna serve God till I die.
Another page turn. Anticipate. Don't be late. Last two measures of 10. Satan's wall, 2, 3, 4.
Satan's wall, gonna tumble and fall. I'm not gonna serve God till I die. Little lamb, little innocent lamb. I'm not gonna serve God till I die. I'm not gonna serve God till I die. 'Cause there ain't no dying over there. You're not having alive. You're not having alive. You're not having alive. 'Cause there ain't no dying over in the dark. You're not having alive. There'll be
A little under the average sopranos in your section, a little under that time at the ending. There'll be joy, joy, joy. There'll be joy. And 1, 2. And you all know that psychology of notes that are going down step by step. Those have to be very small intervals, like in the soprano part. Mi, re, do. Going up have to be larger intervals. La, ti, do. Okay, let's move on now. Never going to walk this journey alone. That's Keith's piece, but I'm going to go ahead and kind of keep us into it. He'll do better conducting it because he is really invested in this. When his Clark Choir did this last school year, that's when I really turned on to this. Sorry. 1, 2. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No.
never gonna walk this journey alone. No, never gonna walk alone. No, never gonna walk this journey alone. The Lord will see me over to my heavenly home.
After the entrance on the end of 3, we're coming in a little bit late on every subsequent entrance. No, it has to have a little pop to it. No, never gonna walk this journey alone. No, never gonna walk alone. No, never gonna walk this journey alone. The Lord. Beginning again now. 1, 2, 3.
No, never gonna walk this journey alone. No, never gonna walk alone. No, never gonna walk this journey alone. The Lord will see me over to my heavenly home. No, never gonna walk this journey alone. No, never gonna walk alone. No, never gonna walk this journey alone. The Lord will see me over to my heavenly home. No, never gonna walk this journey alone. Never walk this alone. Never gonna walk this alone. The Lord will see me over to my heavenly home.
So we got a little bit behind there. 1, 2. Weary pilgrim. Keep those inner beats that are silent. Really keep it moving. 1, 2. Weary pilgrim. Say with me. 1, 2, 3. Weary pilgrim, please. It's only time to take a little gaspy breath where that rest is, right? The Lord. Pick up to 23 now. The Lord. The Lord. 1, 2, 3. The
Lord will see me over to my heavenly home. Weary pilgrim, please don't give up now. Jesus carry you for a while.
No.
See me over to my heavenly home.
That was really going well. The Lord will see me over to my heavenly home. Yeah, heavenly home. heavenly home. So don't wait till beat 3 to say home. Heavenly home, rest the heavenly home, breath the Lord. 1, 2. The Lord will see me
over to my heavenly home. I'll never return anymore to stray. For when the temptations look too close in there, God will make a way from
So altos, you're going to come in right on beat 3. Escape, escape. Some people are on a beat. Some people are off the beat. 1, escape, 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 escape. 2, 1, escape, 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 escape. It's going so well. Page 6. Next to the last system, but when temptation starts to close it in. But 1, 2, 3.
temptations come to close in there,
Escape, 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 escape. But
see me over to my heavenly home.
this is the same interest we've had before. It's on the end of 3. Let's do it very slowly and just speak it. 1, 2. Oh, be not afraid, my friend. Good, good, good. Let's say that again now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, be not afraid, my friend. Let's just sing that and isolate it. 1, 2, 3. Tenor and bass, we're just a hair late. Oh, be not. Oh, be not. All right, one more time now. 1, 2. So it's a little late. It needs a little more poppy accented entrance. 1, 2, 3. Oh, be not. That's it. That's exactly, I think, what the composer had in mind. Let's do it again now. 1, 2, 3. Oh. So, through is not a glissando. That's just a phrase mark. Let's just do the chord change. You go through, ooh, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and glottalize that just so you know where it is. Through, ooh, 2, 3, 4. Again, and. So maybe just go ahead and keep a little glottal going there. 1, God will always see you through. Ooh, just isolate that now. 2, 3, 4, 1. And that last note evaporates rhythmically. Yeah, try it again. 2, 3, 4, 1. God will always see you. We're going to keep going this time. Good, you wanted to keep going, and we will. 63. We should really start on O. Top of 8, last note. Oh, be not. 1, 2, 3. Oh, be not. So you've got to tune up and be on time. God will always see you through to the end. No. God will always see you through to the end. No. My God, pick up to 67. Can we start there? My 1, 2, 3. My God will always see you through to the end. the conversation bases in our bases. Will see me over to my heavenly home. Never gonna. Let's take it from the last two notes of page 11. The Lord, last two notes of page 11. A 1, 2, 3. The Lord will see me over to my heavenly home. Never. I don't think we haven't done any solo work on this yet, right? Okay. Maggie, do you want to try it or not? Okay. Anybody want to try it? Or Vivian, you want to try it? Vivian's going to try it. Okay. So let's go back before we can weave in the descant, and that would put us at the very beginning of the piece. No.
77.
Let's go to page 9, and let's go to the Lord will sing me up. This is pick up to 75. We're all singing unison. Pick up to 75. And I think probably at the beginning, I may have been going a little faster than Keith was, so I'm going to. 1, 2, 3. No, never go to my heavenly home. No, but I'm glad we had a chance to kind of just keep going into that. I think it's going to be okay. Let's do When All Falls Silent. And then right after this, Clint, can we go through your piece? Okay. All right, here we go. More call, less length. And. Yes. Let's go from 21 again. So this piece above any other piece we've had so far really has the need to fill in the space between the tiles, those syllables. So we have to keep our voice going in the white space between those notes. So it is truly linear. Pick up to 21. 1, 2, and. And simplify that to LAH. You're going to sing LAH the whole time. Enter.
Two-ward or 12?
I think we changed that 1 to 12, or didn't we? Yeah, we changed that instead of 2 word. Yeah. Drawn toward. No, actually just drawn toward.
So we're gonna move on just a sec on the,
I think just make it one syllable. Drawn toward beauty. I think that's what Vaughan Williams would have done.
okay.
25, let's do. Hang on a second. Right. That's an old Southern term, I think. You know, you're driving Kentucky and say, "Where's the Miller House?" Well, toward the feed store. 25. Or as my cousin used to say, this is Hamlin, Texas, which is a different country also. Where was that? Where was that, Jack? That's that yonder. Yonder.
Younger.
But Danny would hear that. 25, 2, 3, and. Wow. Don't anticipate, just watch. It's a fermata rest there. Let's do it again. So in order to create this lengthy continuation of tone and breath through between the notes, you have to mush the consonants together, and you have to minimize the duration you spend on that mush of consonants. Yeah. Beauty, the song. Very brief consonants. 25. 2, 3, and. Start at 34 and put a little more ah in your am. I am at peace. Don't make it but not am. I am 34. 3, 4. Don't come in too early. Here's 43, so come in right when it's right. And I'll show you 43 and sopranos, altos, let's just take your part. Just sopranos, altos. On the last listen. So sopranos and altos, the low B flat and the high G. And so just second sopranos and first altos. And just first sopranos and second altos. And listen to the A flat. Keep that on the high side of the A flat. Everybody now. 3, 4. Now just bass and tenor. And great to have this bass section this morning.
Yeah, wonderful. Gary,
Yes.
on the last word, the listening and listen, I have marked a break in between each of the listen
Yes.
and the listens,
Yes.
and it's not necessarily happening.
So at 43, at every comma, we're going to take a little lift. Not a full big breath, but listening, and give yourself a second to listen to it, and then respond, listen. So Jim, all those cigars that you smoked when you were a kid, they really... So let's rehearse that whole last system, 43 now, with a little lift at those commas. And do the last 3 measures. Last 3 measures. Don't forget to change that B or that A flat. Ready and. Who's singing the A flat? Right. A flat. No, you're right. You're right. Do the ending again, everybody. Last 3 measures. And. Let's take just a few minutes break, and then we'll come back and start with Clint's piece. Cool? All right. About 7 minutes. Let's do that.
I know 2 Scott Millers. One is a fantastic.
There's your reason why I haven't mentioned my name on your side. I was like, picking up the chili. Yeah, it was very creepy.
I haven't been to the gym or running in like 4 months. Like I've been doing some dumbbells.
Tell them what church home. It'll eat you up. But fortunately, this semester I've been a lot healthier than last semester. Mine runs to that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Okay. And my advice. That's good advice. How is it with the papers? I'm great. Okay. Yeah. Or anticipating. We did that with the Dr. Moore.
Yes.
I have a question.
Ever. Yes.
I do. She's actually going to be a key student next year. But I don't know. She's going to the choir camp.
Yeah.
I asked Dr. Moore, she was like, maybe email TBA, but I don't know if she has a person to help her with accessibility. It's Scarlett. So it's her, yeah. It's her.
It's very smart. She and she teaches us 16 of
As far as.
So Melissa.
Okay. She
She's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
She also does
Your eyes are too.
It's so nice. Yeah, she reads well. I don't want to get I know. Yeah.
I like that shirt.
Yeah. You're not gonna do it.
Oh, yeah.
Are they
Yeah, makes sense. That's an investment.
I guess I could have paused that, but I didn't. All right, here we go. Let's go with Clint Fabian.
To be continued.
You're right.
I've been so disappointed when we didn't rehearse this. I was really excited to sing this again.
Thank you. Yeah, I was sick. I had the flu 2 months ago.
But you have,
And then
performances and other things too, so I know like that.
Last time we were doing a gig out in Floresville. So
So
fun
I'm excited
times.
to sing again.
Can we all go to page 4, measure 30, and just speak through these little conversational rhythms? We're going to start with the alto entrance at measure 30. Go a little bit slower than tempo. 1, 2, 3. Altos, go. If I, tenors, bass, soprano,
I still am free.
alto, tenor, bass, soprano,
I still am.
alto.
I still am free.
If I can sing,
I still am free.
if I can sing,
I still.
Key change. There you go. Perfect, Khadijah.
if I can sing,
I still am free.
if I can sing, if I can sing,
I still am free.
if I can sing, if I can sing,
I still am free.
if I can sing, I still am free.
I still am free.
And 2 and T and 4. Crescendo. 2, 3. I still am free. Maggie, you want to try the solo? You're on. We're on page 6. It's all good. Just speak through the words. For with my singing. Here, I'll do it with you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. For with my singing I can make a refuge, my spirit's sake, a house of shining words to be. Everybody together. My fragile immortality. Perfect. Fragile. Fragile.
Fragile.
Fragile immortality. Ooh, that's a hard one. This tongue twister. Can we take just tenors and basses right there at the very end? Your parts. Ready, 2 and 3. My. More crescendo. Good, and a nice puckered vowel on the word T. Very nice. Do that one more time. 1 and 2 and T. My fragile immortality. Very nice. Sopranos and alto, same place. 1 and 2 and T. My fragile Good, so sopranos, you're going to read the line that says S on it, not MZS. That's okay. That'll be our lovely soloist, whoever it may be. Good, sopranos and altos, one more time. Same spot. 1, 2, 3. My fragile immortality. Very nice. Can we do soprano and alto one more time? And will you play the solo part too as well? Thank you. 1 and 2, sopranos, altos. Very nice. And just drop your jaw, all that whole ending part. Nice. Everybody together, please. Same spot. Do 1 and 2, piano. Crescendo. Cool. If we had to do a hierarchy, I have bass number 1, alto number 2, tenor number 3, and soprano number 4 in terms of volume. So bass is going to be the loudest, then alto, then tenor, then soprano. Good. Same thing from the same spot, please. 1, 2, piano. See how that just kind of balances all the chord and just kind of stacks a little bit better? Yeah, write that in. So basses, put a big old number 1 by your note, then alto number 2, then tenor number 3, then soprano number 4. That'll be really nice. Perfect. All right. Awesome. Let's go back to measure 12, please. This is page 2. Second measure, we're going to start just on an O. Just really make sure that we lock in each of these chord changes. So, without for right now, please. Thank you. Just really make sure that we lock right into those chords. I like to imagine if you're throwing darts at a dartboard, that's how precise that chord change should be. 1, 2, measure 12. Change. Nice pump space. Nice. Altos, circle that C sharp that you have on measure 16. Write a big old arrow up. Make sure that it stays nice and high. And then when we have that O section right at the beginning, make sure that the second half note you sing on that 4/4 bar, this is measure, change the page. This is measure 13. Make sure that you put like a star or a sun or something to make sure we really lock into that one chord because it's going to clash with the solo. Good. Let's start at the same place, please. Right now, sing it at like a mezzo forte plus. This is just for balance and tuning. Ready and go. Change. Change. Nice. Alto. Nice and light. Keep going. Let's see what happens. Breath. Let's go back. From my great defeat, from my flagging beat, and we all release on that quarter rest. Nice. Start at that 3/4 bar, please. Page 2. 1 and 2 and T. From my great defeat, from my flagging beat. You can bring it out a little bit more, tenors. Good. So the little affectation we're going to do there is closed, clenched hand. Will you do that with me? Just speak it. Ready, and 25, go. Closed, clenched hand. Just like that. Nice. Pretty good. Can we start from measure 23? And you're going to put a little extra love on each of those notes. From, holds, turned, and then the soloist is going to pick up all those other words that we are singing. Cool. Thank you so much. 2:23. From, holds, turned, side. Watch me. Closed, clenched hand. From my if I can sing, I still am free. Very nice. 26. Can we do just tenors and basses, please? It's just that one bar, and then we're all golden when we get back to unison. From 1 and 2. From my Very nice. Will you draw a big old directional arrow from the last word of slavery to if? We're not going to breathe right there. So it'll sound like, from my own false slavery, if I can sing, I still am free. Just so that we can make it to the end of the phrase. Nice. Let's do that one more time, tenors and basses. 1 and 2. From my own false carry, if I can sing, breath, I still am free. Very nicely done. Sopranos and altos, same place. 1 and 2. From my own false carry, if I can sing, I still am free. Very good job. Make sure that you draw. I like to draw 2 little like railroad tracks. Just drop your jaw on the word I. If I can sing, make sure that it's a nice, rich space. Good. Let's put it all together right at that 26, a tempo. 1 and 2. From my crescendo. Breathe. I still am free. Very nicely done. Let's just try it, and if we make mistakes, that's okay. Just find your way back. If I do, right at measure 30. We'll go a little bit slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and go. If I can sing. Ooh, hold on. Let's start right back at measure 30. You're all good. It is all good. Ready? 1 and 2 and ready and go now. If I can sing, if I can sing, if I can sing. Alto. If I can sing, if I can sing, if I can sing. 35. Alto. 38. sing, key change, 40. Nice job, altos. If I can see, sing. 46 now. Free. I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. Crescendo. 1, 2, breathe. I still am. Good, give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. That was really nice, guys. Let's do just parts on measure 48. So there's these staggered entrances, and you're going to do a sforzando. So you're going to hit the pitch, back off, and then crescendo through it. Let's do just the basses on 48, please. Free, and then free, and am free. Ready? 1, 2, basses. 48, go. Free, I'm free. Crescendo, 2, just basses. I still am free. Very nice. Add the tenors with that. I'll cue you, tenors. 1, 2, ready, 48. Free. There you go. So you're going to have I'm free right after them. Let's try that one more time. 1, 2, ready, go. Free, I'm free, 1, 2, I still am free. Great, just the altos. 48, please. There we go. 1, 2, I'm free. 1, 2, off. I still am free. There you go, you got it. Put a nice, I like to do like this kind of shape for a nice pucker on the word free. We just want to get it real in the center of the pitch. Very nice. Try that one more time. You guys come in on the and of 2. 1, 2. I'll give you 3, 4, 1, 2. There you go. 3, 4, 1, 2. And free. Crescendo. I still am free. Very good job, altos. Add the sopranos in. Take it from 47 sopranos. I still am free. 1, 2, 3. I still am free. I'm free. 1, 2, off. I still am free. There you go. All right, let's add everyone in. Let's start right at the pickup to 48 with the soprano lead, and then the basses come in right at the downbeat. 1, 2, and 3. I still am free. I'm free. 1, 2. I still am free. You're good. And then we have solo. Jump to 55. Pick up. So a house of shining words to be is what the soloist sings, and you sing my 1, 2. My treasure in my time. And just let it ring. Sounds pretty nice. Oh, thank you. Cool, you guys did the whole thing. Let's do it all from the beginning. Can you play the solo from the very top, please? And we'll get into it. From my spirits to 1 and 2. Will you give pitches for the 3-4 bar, please? 1 and 2 and 3. House of shining words to be. 1, 2, 3, together. From my feet, from my flying feet, crescendo. From my awful savory, if I can sing, I still am. We're gonna hold it. If I can sing, if I can sing, if I can sing, I still am free. If I can sing, if I still am. If I can. If I can sing, key change E. If I can sing, great job, altos. I still am free. You ready? Free am free. 1, 2. I still am free. When you sing free, can you do something really weird? Can you imagine you have a frisbee in your hand and you can throw the frisbee 100 feet in front of you? Everyone take their right hand and do that. Can you spell out free, please? Just sing free and throw the frisbee. Ready? 1, 2, go! Good, now do it without throwing the frisbee. Same sound. Isn't that just a lovely sound? Y'all are such great singers. Can you play the tenor part right there at 50? And it's going to clash with a couple different notes. Cool. Can we sing from I Still Am Free and throw 4 different frisbees?
Which one?
Pick up to 50.
250.
And I still am free, right where the climax of the piece is. 2 and 3. I still am free. For with my singing I can make a refuge for my spirit's sake, a house of shining words to be. My treasure. Crescendo. And imagine it's an orb of sound that's just closing. I think that's pretty fire, guys. Cool. That's going to sound so good. Notes, Dr. Mabry? Isn't music just the greatest?
Yes, I love your music.
Oh, thank you.
Isn't that a great piece?
Wonderful.
And he's had other pieces that have premiered this year at the New Music Festival at the UTSA, right?
Cool.
I like to be able to stand in the presence of greatness. Let's do prayer for Ukraine. So we've been doing a pretty good job just sort of reading the transliteration and making sounds like what it looks like. Everyone, this is Marcy.
Hi, Marcy.
Marcy, I have a stack of music there for you.
Yeah.
What part are you going to sing? Sing soprano.
Whatever you want.
What would you like to sing?
Not for soprano. Good choice.
I'm thinking second.
Okay. My voice has dropped a little bit since I was singing last, so.
Yeah, I understand, trust me. I have a lot more voice than I do anymore. So.
We have several string players on this trip, you know, violinist. I don't think we have a cellist though, but we do have a bassist. And you're going to bring your bass. I'm kidding.
You get me a case, we'll travel
Yes.
anywhere.
If I instant to select it right.
I'll select it.
All right. Prayer for Ukraine. Speak it like you think it looks like. Everyone have that? All these phrases end in long notes, so don't let that be just dead air. We're going to keep that air vibrant and spinning and alive. If you got vibrato, use it. Here's the beginning. Let this always feel like it's got a destination. Those phrases, always a going somewhere, not just stagnant. 2, 3, and. Have 2 eighth notes together, they need to kind of zip along, especially the second eighth note that has to have a little tornadic zip to it, or it'll feel like every one of those eighth notes is just looking for retirement. Here's measure 9. Measure 9. It's nothing worse than somebody who's waiting for retirement. 2, 3, yeah. Measure 13. So when you get into that measure, you're in the game. So keep in the game. It's like, you know, when you walk out to your car, you're about to leave, and you say, "I forgot this." I go back and reset the security and everything. You're in the car. Just go for it. 13, 2, 3, and full. Here come the eights again. Just don't let that sit on the lazy side. Here's the last chord, everybody. Keep your air moving and done. There's nothing more pleasing than a tuned chord, like a major tuned chord. There's nothing more excruciating than one that's just a little bit out. I'd rather have to be wow, then you can call it jazz. Always just half a step away. I would really, since Maggie's here today, I'd like to take, you know that one? Magnificat. Otherwise known as Magnify the Lord.
Got it. I was gonna say, those are two different pieces, huh?
All right. Sometimes I go into Latin.
Okay, but I was thinking, rudder or something.
Magnify the Lord. Notice there's a solo line and then other things, right?
This is a female.
Mag, are you okay trying that this morning? If you're not, we can skip it. You say.
I mark all over mine, and I can mark out this pressure for otherwise.
Okay, all right. If you're good horse, Khadija will help you. Here we go. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Just do it in B flat.
Let's do, this is all soprano 1, soprano 2, alto 1, alto 2. 31, let's do that. All right. In the third measure, which is measure 33, the C natural is going to sound pretty high if it's correct. Here's 31. 1, 2, and. Here's, so this is first sopranos. The first top line is first sopranos. This is not solo here. I'm sorry it is. My mistake. Top line is solo. 31. 1, 2, and. One more time, 31. Now, when you get to the last blessed, don't camp out. Yeah, don't squat. Levitate like a jellyfish. 1, 2, and. Good. Now let's do what we should have done is go back one more measure. Measure 30.
Thank you.
Measure 30. 1, 2, and. And. Give that another try. 1, 2, and. Sopranos, second sopranos, here's your part, second sopranos. Holy. It's A-G-A, not G-F-E. This is the last three measures of page 3.
That's the first soprano part.
I'm sorry, first sopranos. Yeah. Top line, right. 1, 2, go. Let's go on to the entrance now. First soprano, God has shown. 1, 2, and. Alto. Encore. So raise the tuning of that C and ready, go. Good. Okay, we'll get back to that. And we just have about a minute left. So let's go over something. Let's just sing through Shalom Havadim, and that'll be a great song to end on. Everybody, peace out. Thank you all for making plans to be here. Actually, let me just do this real quick. As we draw closer to this event, we have a rehearsal May the 11th. I'll keep sending you reminders. Texas. June, we have 2 rehearsals. In June 8th and the 22nd. And that's really all we have left. And then we'll be out of here. So the 11th of May and the 8th and 22nd. I may tack on a little time to those and make it more like 10 to 1, like we used to do. That probably would be a Good choice. All right, Shalom Chavarim. No. Let's get a better start now, a more ready start. When we breathe together, we'll probably come in together. Till we meet again on May 11. Shalom. All right, thank you all very much. I'll keep in touch with you. Every time I get any information at all, I will be in touch. Carlos, got a question?
No, I'm just applauding you.
Oh. This is going to be such a fun group and a good group. I mean, we really can make some fine music and have a good time. I told Rick in the beginning, I said, I want us to sing some and see you live.
Yeah, love it.
But in our range of music, we have about 50 minutes worth of music if we used everything. Or we could do, if we need to come do 25. It's not worth going anywhere, I think, to do less than about 25. So I think we have a lot of opportunities. I'm looking forward to the time we kind of know exactly where we're going and when we're going to do it. And we'll start putting that program order together when we get that information. Thanks again. This is large fun.
So does music need to be memorized?
Some people put
Yeah.
and then military fashion school. You can go down and watch YouTube. He has YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, I was trying to open up one of the YouTube things and it didn't work. So I think I probably have
Maybe a different. So, let me see if they sent one out today. Because I go back and I missed last week because I was at retreats and stuff. But I was a scrapbooking retreat and I was enjoying it remotely, shall we say. And
It would be pretty cool to bring it to them.
yeah,
Now it's so much of the days.
this is true. So go to your inbox or whatever, you have a link from Gary. And it may be a different.
Yeah, see, mine was like that, where that's part of it links and part of it isn't, and it wouldn't,
If there's a
yeah, it was something like that.
So that was yesterday, so here it is today.
Okay, I have to go, and I know you're busy, so I'm gonna hug you.
Hey,
Good to
I
see
want to
you.
make sure that I give you my my robe
Your robe?
for your graduation. You can have my robe.
Oh yes. Well, I don't know when I'm graduating yet, but that's sweet. Did you bring it?
No, I didn't bring it. I didn't think to bring it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was so concerned about the court.
I'll talk to you.
Good to see you. I've been wanting to see you for so long.
Let's turn this off.
Well, sure.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
So
Well,